Hey everyone, Taku Kamabi here, and I hope you're doing well. So now that the Great North American Eclipse has passed, what do you do with your solar glasses and your solar sheets and filters that you have for your lenses? So first off, with the solar eclipse glasses, if you know you're not going to be using them in the future anymore, then it's probably better that you recycle them rather than just throw it in the garbage. There are several organizations both in the US and Canada that will actually accept recycling of these solar eclipse glasses as long as they're not damaged or broken in any way. In the US, I believe the organization is the Astronomers Without Borders, has actually a page dedicated on their website listing all the different places where they will accept your solar eclipse glasses. In Canada, there is the Royal Astronomical Society of Canada that will accept them as well, in addition to various other stores that will actually accept your solar eclipse glasses. Now, if you are anticipating watching another solar eclipse, perhaps in a different location, then it may be wise for you to actually keep them in a safe spot until you need them in the future. Or you can always look at the sun with your glasses, even during a regular day when it's not during an eclipse, and you can still see some pretty cool things like sunspots and things like that. So it may be actually beneficial for you to keep them rather than throwing them away. Now, for those of you with solar sheets or solar filters specifically made for lenses, I definitely do not recommend throwing them away because you can do so many things with them. But I do need to mention that you have to be careful that your solar sheet is not damaged in any way. There's no creases or cracks or holes in any of your on the sheet itself, allowing the light to go through, because as soon as there is a pinhole of light in your sheet, then that solar sheet is considered damaged and you do need to throw it away. I do actually have a little bit of a puncture here on the corner of this solar sheet, but the puncture did not go all the way through, and if I point this towards the sun, I can see that the light is not actually going through the sheet itself, so I am still going to use this. Same with this, there's nothing here that will indicate that the sun will go through. So this is the makeshift solar filter that I used for my lens, and I will continue to use this. And if you need more inspiration on photographing the sun, I do have an entire YouTube video up here on how to safely photograph the sun, and as well on different things you can do in solar photography, one of them using the solar filter as well. So please do check out those two YouTube videos, and I hope you get some inspiration from them. So how did you experience the Great North American solar eclipse? Did you have a great time? For most of southern Ontario where I was, we were actually very clouded over. Some pockets of areas we were able to see totality. In my case, where I was in New York State, I wasn't able to see totality, specifically where I was standing. So it was a little bit unfortunate, but it was a great experience to be there and amongst the entire crowd of people. I had a great time. People were all around me excited and waiting in anticipation for the great event, and we all had a great time chatting and meeting with each other, and enjoying the company of other photographers and eclipse enthusiasts. There were so many people with different eclipse wear that it was actually pretty cool to see. We even had a visit from a Canadian astronaut, and some of the NASA team were actually on site as well, doing live coverage of the solar eclipse from the New York State Niagara Park. So that was actually pretty cool. The whole experience was pretty cool, having the light change from daytime to nighttime and back to daytime again. That was actually pretty cool to experience. Just be outside while that happens, and to be able to photograph partial eclipses as the moon went in front of the sun. So all in all, it was a great time. I hope you had a great time wherever you are. Please do comment below where you were and if you saw it and what you saw, and if you were able to photograph it as well, please do let me know. Be sure to either keep your solar eclipse glasses or recycle them to your local area. And I encourage you to try different photographic techniques using solar filters for your lenses and you can have a lot of fun in solar photography. So thanks so much for watching my video. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.